Right, as promised, doing the unboxing of the Hobbyking P-51 Monster Mustang, or Giant Mustang. This is the box. As you can see, this is very much how it came. You have to pardon the camera if first time I've done this. If you look closely underneath, you can see there was some damage to the packaging. I have actually had a look inside, and the fuselage, which is whereabouts that is, was not damaged at all, so it escaped, but who knows where that happened. So we'll continue with the unboxing. Take the lid off, one of these nice awkward lids which you always get with these big boxes. Of course, it's a technique, I suppose. And there it goes, bear with me. Oh, there it goes. Now, over there. Now, as we can see, it's got all nice bubble wrapped and everything, but everything's just sort of piled on top of one another. Now, I think they must have had to do a small box like this because of the postage. They've probably limited it to a box size, I don't know. I don't particularly care, as long as it's okay when I unbox it. So, I'll take all this gubbins out of the way. Oh, not gubbins, is it? It was actually taped down securely. That's the last of the tape, really. This is the main wings. They're quite big ones for a foamy, I suppose. They are massive foamies now. Nice. I'll pull these out without actually damaging them. There we go. Oh dear. That seems to be part of the, as you can see, that's supposedly the decals. A bit damaged, as you can see. I suppose I'll have to do something with them. That's the first bit of thing that's damaged. I'm going to quick look at the wing. The quality of the wing, as you can see, is good. Oh, surprise, surprise! It's got the damage there, which everyone who's opened, I don't know if you can see it, but there's slight damage there. Everyone that's actually unboxed one of these on the net has found that damage. So I've sorted that problem. I'm not going to take it out of the bag yet, but a quick visual inspection seems that the wings survived. Oh, the camera's picking this up, okay, I'll bet you. Some more stuff. Oh yes, all the decals are just shoved in with the wing. These are okay, seem to be okay, survived, nice in a bag, nice little decals. Oh, it's the gunfighter version, right, okay. Next wing. Now bear with me, this first time I've ever done a indoor video like this. In fact, I don't do many videos at all, so... Right, let's see. That seems to have survived okay. Oh, no damage there at all on that one. Yep, seemed fairly good. Slight dent there. Not surprised the way they were just stacked on top of one another. But there we go, so that's wing number 2, that's okay. Right, move all these gubbins out of the way. As you can see, this is what we've got left in the bottom of the box. I don't know if you can pick that up in the camera very well, but the fuselage is actually in 2 parts, so it'll fit in the box, which is a good idea, I suppose. Oh, look at these. Now these are lovely, these. Air cushions, lovely. Sort of giant bubble wrap, really. Chuck that over there. Oh, we've got this. Must be the rods for the wings. Give the wings some strength. Yeah. Oh, look at these. Lovely. Lovely jubbly. I don't know if you can see how to put this on a bit of a minute. But these are the simulated drop tanks, made out of big pieces of foam. Complete waste of time in my opinion, but never mind, they're in. Put them over there. Now we get to the tail. So the tail's nicely in its own slot there, nicely bagged up. Lovely piece of tail. Not bad paint on it. All the wires and that are included as usual with the Hobbyking stuff. Oh, now then. What's going on here? Now then. How do you get into this bag? This bag of many things. Well, it looks like it's been sealed after the event. Usual, usually just tape them up. Now let's have a quick look at this. Yeah, I would hope if I'd have slid it off the other way, but never mind. There we go. Oh, the control rods everywhere. Poking out. Pre-installed, of course. Right, there we go. It's a nice tail. A few dints from being packed a bit silly, but you can also get them pre-hinged. Control surfaces. Oh, now then, here's the thing. Now that's supposed to be, that's supposed to be screwed in, look. The undercarriage, retractable undercarriage unit. What a surprise, it hasn't been even fixed in. What a surprise. Bits of wire hanging out everywhere. And you know, the unfortunate thing with this undercarriage unit is it's not very easy access without cutting something away. So that's the first thing that's a production problem. There's a tail wheel not fixed in, it's not glued, it hasn't been glued in basically. It's glued to some bearers, but the bearers haven't been glued in. Yeah, very, very unusual. And these flipping wires for the, I suppose it's sort of closed loop system for the steerable tail wheel are all over the place. So that's the first thing that's a bit of a mess. You can pick that up, but the actual undercarriage unit is not actually glued in there. It's loose, see? The bearers themselves, wooden bearers, aren't glued in. Oh, bits of foam everywhere. So that's the first thing I found. That's a production, not a packing issue. Right. Oh, now what we've got here, more air cushions. Oh, now that is strange. Sort of the undercarriage units very nicely stuck inside the canopy. And what have we got here? Little sharp bits of the undercarriage leg. The metal itself sticking out. These are a bit bent as well, the undercarriage wheel, undercarriage covers. But never mind, I might have sorted them out. Now let's see the state of the canopy then. Another bit of that foam and rubbing bubble wrap stuff rubbish. Oh, now then. Now the foam has been squashed. So instead of being a nice round canopy, it's now a square canopy at one side with a crease in it. Now let's see about this. Have a quick look. Seal up in the factory, that's good. Oh yeah, there we go, look. Damage to the canopy at the top, and it's creased there, lovely crease in it, which I suppose when it's glued on, you won't be able to see it much, but it's very thin. A very thin affair for a canopy. In fact, I could make better out of a piece of, oh no, look, all flaking off the paint where it's been damaged. So the canopy is in fact, I don't know, the camera's picking it up, but it is in fact damaged there. And that's because it was squeezed into a little slot in there, and the undercarriage unit banged in, so it sort of bent itself around the undercarriage. So that's the second bit of what I would call major damage. Now then, what we got? Bits of exhaust, which basically just bits of foam, but quite effective. We've got this great big spinner thing. You can see it, the spinner. 4-blader propeller that comes with it, which I'm a bit dubious about, but there you go. Mainly because it's all separate blades on it. It's not one unit. There we go. All the separate blades with the gubbins to fasten it on. I don't reckon that there'll be very much in the way of balance there because it's held in with screws. It must all be different mouldings, whatever. I don't know. Might work, we'll have to see. This bit here, we've got all the wiring, which quality wise, I don't know. Just having a look at the propeller in case you pick it up. There you go. Bits of wires. Velcro stuff for some reason. No, that's what. Oh, I've actually got the retracts here, the electric retracts, which be interested to see what they're like. I'll give another close up of all these bits and bobs here. So we've got Velcro stuff, electric retracts, sort of in a little bag, all the screws, and controller rods, control arms. This is really boring, but never mind. Oh, and a lovely pilot who either looks out and out, but never mind, he can be replaced, maybe used in something more appropriate. Don't know what like, but there you go. Now, the tailplane, the horizontal stabiliser, complete with elevators. Now, I should think this will be a-okay, because it was in the nice little hole all on its own, all the way from all the troubles and strife of the journey. So, let's have a look. So, oh, that's two different bags glued together. What I should have done is got my knife, hang on. Yeah. Now then, let's have a look at this. Oh dear. What delights is this? There we go. So I'm not going to take it completely out of the bag, just give it a quick visual inspection. It seems fine. Can't see any damage. Little dint there, but that could be factory damage. In fact, the foam, you know, seems a bit of a softer quality than maybe Park Zone or somebody like that, but might be wrong. Right, that's that bit. Now, the main bit, the main fuselage. Right, that back in there. Now the fuselage, this is what I thought might be damaged, because the nasty big crack in the bottom of the box is where the fuselage lies across. So I did have a quick look before, and I've not had a proper, yeah, straight across it is, been very fortunate there. It looks like it's, the crack actually runs between the fuselage and this bit that sticks out, so there was a gap. So I think it's escaped without any major issues. All fair to Hobbyking though, I mean the things do go through customs and in customs a day. Now if customs actually take things out of the box and put them back in, the damage of the packaging could well be down to customs. One doesn't know, because one never knows what customs does. Right, so that's it, that's the big fuselage. I'm not taking that out of the bag either, it's just to sort of have a look, see how they package the things and what have you. There's a bit of scuffing here and there and a bit of paint off, but not too bad for its epic journey from Beijing. So, all in all, it's not too bad. So to sum it up, even though it's been packed in a much smaller box than I'd like to have seen, and it has got some damage to the box itself, the only real sort of thing I'm disappointed about is the damage to these decals. They're all bent and creased, which is the red line that goes across there, like a red trim thing. If you know anything about the particular aircraft, the gunfighter, hoo-ha, yippee-yi-yay aeroplane, the damage to the canopy, which I suppose once it's glued in place and it's painted up a little bit, might be able to do something, hot water or something to get that out, I don't know. And the fact that one of the main parts of the plane is not even glued in. There we go, look, completely free, wobbling about. So who knows, that might stay as a fixed unit, because I'm not too sure about the retracts on the tail wheel of a plane. That, oh dearie me, look at that big gap there where they've glued it together. Can run my thumbnail down it, big gap, not glued together very well at all, and there's some marks, but oh yes, there we go, a little bit of damage. I don't know if you pick that up. I hope you're picking all this up because I'm just waffling along and waffling bits of aeroplane around, but there's a bit of a bend there right on the end of the rudder, which, yeah, probably get that if it flipped over when you're trying to fly the damn thing, but you know, you pay your money and it should be in good nick when it arrives. And to prove that, I'm going to show you another model in a minute, which I have not unpacked yet, as a comparison. So for now, I'll just stick this to the side. I'll just turn the camcorder off briefly, so bear with me. Now then, this is what I got at the same time. A lovely plug and play E-flite Orca Hurricane, which somewhere 200 pounds, originally 220 to 130 quid apparently, when it first came out. On sale now, a lot of shops, every shop, 50% off roughly. Got this for £126 and so many pennies, whatever it is. Plus, there were free postage from Kings Lynn Models, so all good to them. Now then, the difference I want to show you is the difference in packaging between E-flite, and E-flite is very similar for those who have these planes to Park Zone. They package them in a very similar way. So I want to show you, this is an example of how I think a model should be packed if you're doing delivery by mail. Bear with me a moment. Now then, there you go. That's how a model should be packed. I've slid it out of the box, there were no damage to the box at all. It is all well designed, the packaging. All the areas of packaging that are likely to damage the surfaces or the fuselage or the foam are well taken care of with extra padding, etc. And this is a proper size box, as you can see. I'll slide it backwards and forwards because my camera's a bit near and I cannot be bothered moving it. But as you can see, everything, all the bit of bubble wrap is that everything is secure, nothing moves, and I can say from experience, I have the parts on Albatross, that was exactly the same. There was no damage, nothing at all, everything was spot on. Also this, the quality of the foam seems a lot better, it's a lot harder than the, still got this bit hanging about here, than this. A lot better quality paintwork. Everything speaks quality about it, E-flite, but as everything in the world, you get what you pay for. I got the Hong Kong Mustang because it was on sale, about 68 quid, plus I had to pay the postage obviously from Hong Kong, so in actual fact it was a bit less than this thing here. Plus I'm still waiting for the retracts to this, because it's become very popular now, they're half price, and everywhere's more or less sold out of the retracts, so I'm just waiting for the retracts to come for it, so it will be a bit more expensive. But if you're going to keep a model and you look after it, you know, what's more expensive? A cheap foamy that costs quite a bit, might crash, ruin the motor, ruin everything, or get something that costs a bit more and you can have it for many flights, many hours. So I don't know, we'll just have to see. I'm looking forward to flying this Hurricane. I always wanted a Hurricane. I used to have an old plan in my teens for a single channelled Hurricane about the same size. I always dreamed of making one, never did. Now I ain't got time to make models, so this has come along. Excellent, just right for me. Not bad detail, lovely. So really I've done 2 unboxings really. But what I wanted to show you was, if somebody's sending stuff overseas, or even in this country, they must learn how to pack the products. If you go online and look at the Hobbyking P-51, all the people that have done unboxing have had similar things wrong with it, and they don't seem to have changed the style of boxing at all. Now, maybe the style of boxing is okay, but it might just be the customs. If they open the boxes at customs and pull things out and just shove them back in and don't put the packaging right and that might be the case, I don't know. I'm not saying Hobbyking do a bad job. I think the range of models that they do is fantastic, and there's a lot of good reviews on different models, etc. But you know, the Mustang is unfortunately living up to the internet reputation. There's quite a few blogs if you look around on different forums. So that's it really. And this is my first time I've unboxed anything, so it's probably a bit of a disaster. You probably get a bit frustrated because I'm waffling my arms about, waffling on like I usually do. But hope it gives you some idea what to expect if you get something from Hobbyking that's a bit bigger than a 3 or 4 foot wingspan. Thank you very much. Bye.